Last Saturday, Ghanaians received the news of the sudden passing away of our colleague, Komla Dumor, with shock because nobody knew that he was sick. Suddenly, news was making around the social media platform that Komla had passed on. Many people did not believe it until later in the day that the news was confirmed. This was a very young, brilliant journalist without formal training in journalism, but was committed to the principles of journalism. He stuck to the ethics of the profession. In the discharge of all his duties, he made sure that he followed the ethics of the profession, that is to be accurate, fair, and balanced. He never played to the gallery and made sure that all sides of the story were heard. He did not behave like many journalists who thought that the mark of vociferous and strong journalists was to be published, to decide to publish and be damned. You can publish, you can be damned, but the consequences of being damned can be very grievous. He carried himself well, and that is why in 2003, his own peers, under the aegis of the Ghana Journalists Association, decided to reward him with the flagship award, the Journalist of the Year. It stirred some controversy. Many believed because he was not a professional journalist, he was not deserving of that award. Others came to his defense. But indeed, that singular decision by the GJA nearly tore apart the association, but it was managed. But beyond that, Komla carried his work with diligence. And that earned him, in 2006, the appointment by the BBC to anchor the Focus on Africa program. And he did that so well, culminating his appointment to anchor the Focus on Africa program on television. So he's carried not only Ghana, Africa, and perhaps the African race very far, telling the African story the African way. So his demise has come as a shock to all of us. We are in mourning. We will not forget Komla, but one lesson we all need to learn from him is to make sure that we keep to the canons of journalism. It's important that we do so. We are always holding people accountable for their action, but the question is, who watches the watchman? Sometimes we do not want to be accountable to anybody, but we ought to be, so that our profession can continue to be relevant to the ordinary people who we provide with voices in order to air their frustrations, their aspirations to the people we elect to govern us. It is true, Komla is passed on, but we are strengthened by the fact that he led a good life. He carried the profession of journalism to the greatest height. We'll continue to learn lessons from him, but meanwhile, we extend our deepest condolences to the bereaved family and pray that the Almighty God Himself will offer them the strength to be able to withstand the pain and the anguish that the death of their beloved Komla had brought onto them. Rest in peace,